Jalen, good morning. How you doing? How you feeling?
Yeah, man, all is well, man. Good morning to you guys, too, man.
We are excited that you guys are back home. You're welcoming in the Indianapolis Colts. And, Jalen, I know they have a new quarterback. There is the old veteran Matt Ryan on the bench. But when you flip on the Colts tape, what jumps out to you first about what they do offensively?
Yeah, I think it's the biggest thing I see is when you see, a new quarterback, young guy, he's controlling the line of scrimmage. He's making checks at the line of scrimmage. And then also, you see a lot of younger quarterbacks, come into this league and they kind of predetermine, where they're going with the ball when it's time to pass. And it's a one look type of thing. And then they take our run if it's not there. He's actually going through his progressions and going through his read. And I think that just comes off of, having a great coach and Coach Frank, and then also, learning from a veteran like, Matt Ryan.
How much can you look at last year's film when you guys played them Week 15, even though it's obviously a different quarterback, but how much can you lean on that?
Yeah, definitely have to take a look at that. It's like I said, Coach Frank is still there. They did give us a couple problem plays. I mean, obviously they won the game, but they did have a couple problem plays that we had, and of course, we gotta expect those kind of things as far as them scheming us up a little bit. So definitely looked at that game a couple times.
Jalen, you've been around Frank Reich. He is now assuming the play calling duties. What do you know about him that could help you in this game on Sunday?
Yeah, I've definitely been around him a couple times. I think the biggest thing with Frank is he doesn't let off the gas. Regardless of whatever the score is. He's not going to let off the gas, so we have to know that whether it's a close game, whether we're ahead, whether whatever the situation may be, they're going to stay on the gas and they're going to call it plays.
What's the scouting report on Michael Pittman?
Big target, man. Big target, really big catch radius. Then he's also, when they run the ball, they got Taylor back there, man. He's also effective in the run game as well. So when you're talking about a receiver who can do, all three things, that's what you see out of him.
Jalen Mills here with Gresh and Keefe on this Patriots Friday. How much does last year's whooping sort of sting or tie into the thought process heading into Sunday?
Yeah, I think you definitely, you think about it. That was one that we didn't play a clean game, had a lot of penalties. And we kind of let that game. We ended up fighting back. Definitely ended up fighting back, but just wasn't enough with a good team like that who's coached very well. But it's definitely one of those games that you wish you could have had back. But just going into this week, I think our biggest focus is really not last year. I think it's just more about stacking on these wins and getting in that win column more than the loss column.
Now that we're sitting here at like the halfway point, you guys are 4-4. How do you feel the defense has played to this point?
Yeah, we played pretty good. We've had stints where it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? We have no ceiling. And then we've also had stints to where it was like we had to come together on the sideline and make these corrections so that we can get ourselves back in the game. So we've shown that when we're hitting on our cylinders, we are very dangerous.
What is the difference in the Indianapolis running game, Jalen, with and without Jonathan Taylor, if anything?
I mean, you're talking about a guy who's, MVP, could have won MVP of the league last year, the crazy year that he had. So you know that he still has that in him at any moment. But I think also it starts up front with that offensive line. They got some really, really good guys in that front five up there, and they're getting pushed. So I think it starts with the trenches as well with us too, as far as our defensive line versus our offensive line.
Last week when we talked to you, you weren't sure what you're doing for Halloween yet, costume-wise. What did you end up going with?
Just the traditional Green Goblin.
Very good. Very good. Every day's Halloween.
I was just going to say, that's the easy one to break out. Did you allow yourself to have candy like during the season? Are you a clean eater, or did you dip into the candy pile a little bit?
I'm definitely a clean eater, but I told you guys I'm a sour straw type of guy. So my fiance, she went and got candy for the Halloweeners, the trick or treaters around our neighborhood. So I'm not gonna lie, I grabbed 2 or 3 of those out of the bowl, but that's it.
Yeah, very good, very good. And what's this week? What's this week like with LSU, Alabama tomorrow night? I know there's a million Alabama guys in that locker room. So what was the trash talk like this week?
Oh, I literally right before this interview, I was talking trash to one of the Alabama guys. Man, it's intense. It's intense in here right now. So guaranteed, come tomorrow. You know, after we get out of our meetings and stuff, and then that game's gonna be on. There's going to be a lot more trash talking going on because the game's going to be rolling.
Who is the one guy that gives it to you the most when Alabama's on top?
I would have to say it would have to be probably Damien.
Ooh,
interesting.
I would have voted Barmore.
Yeah,
I would have figured
Barmore?
Well,
No,
because he's got a way of speaking about him.
Now,
Barmore is he tries to just intimidate you and just stand next to you and just stand straight up, and he won't say anything. He'll just look at you the whole time. But
mean mugging.
Yeah.
As far as trash talking, definitely Damien.
Well, you guys, do you ever watch the games together, or is it just a matter of you'll be at home?
Yeah.
Text? Oh, you do? Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh yeah. We'll be watching it. So we'll be at the hotel when the game's going on. So yeah, we'll be watching.
Very
good stuff,
Yeah.
Jalen. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a hell of a day on Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a bunch.
All right, thank you.